Hello, students. How is your preparation going on about preparatory exam and practical exam? Comment me in the comment section. Yes, welcome to my channel, PUC Physics. Today we are going to discuss important questions of Chapter 8 Ray Optics and Optical Instruments. This is one of the important chapter and in part 2. So this is the first chapter of part 2 and weightage of this lesson is 9 or 10 marks. So you are expecting one numerical problem. Most of the time if you go through PYQ, numerical problem is there, or if there is no numerical problem, then you can expect one theory question. So for 5 marks there is either numerical problem or theory question will be there. And see, if there is no numerical problem, if numerical problem is not asked, then you can also expect one 3 marks numerical problem and 2 marks one theory question instead of numerical problem. Okay, and you are expecting one MCQ question. So together 10 marks is a weightage of this lesson. So very important chapter, and I'll give some important questions now. If you read answers to all these questions, then you can answer even numerical problem you can solve, and you can answer MCQ as well as filling the blanks. So it is very important chapter. Please give focus on this chapter. So the expected theory for 5 marks is, theory question for 5 marks is, there are 5 and all those 5 are important. Okay, what are those? One is derive mirror equation or mirror formula, that is 1 over f is equal to 1 over u plus 1 over v. So here we are using concave mirror to get this relation. So diagram carries 1 mark, and in ray diagram you must write arrow mark. Without arrow mark, if you write ray diagram, no mark will be allotted. So ray diagram must have arrow mark. And diagram 1 mark and the steps carries 4 marks. So this is one of the important equation, mirror formula. And next one is the relation between n, u, v and r. That relation is n2 by v is minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. See, this is refractive index of image space by image distance minus refractive index of object space by object distance is equal to difference in refractive indices of two media divided by radius of curvature of the surface we are using. So we are using one surface, that is convex surface, refracting surface, whose radius of curvature is capital R. Arriving at this relation carries 5 marks, 1 mark per diagram and 4 marks for the steps. So please do practice this question. And next one is derive lens maker's formula. The formula is 1 over f is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So here the lens is placed in air media. The first media is air media. So n1 is 1, n2 is n here, where n2 is a refractive index of that lens, glass lens. So it is n. So this is a relation. You have to draw the diagram of lens. When a point object is placed in front of lens, you are going to get a real image, point image, and there will be 2 images. So one image is I dash from the first surface, is acts as a virtual source, virtual object for second surface, and you are going to get final image at I. That diagram must be drawn. Okay. And next one is obtain expression for equivalent focal length of combination of two thin lenses in contact. Okay, 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. When two thin lenses are in contact, what is the total focal length of the combination? That relation is also very important question. And the last one is derive the relation for prism. Okay, relation between refractive index of prism in terms of angle of prism and angle of minimum deviation. The relation is n is equal to sine of a plus d by 2 divided by sine of a by 2. This relation is also very important relation. So these are the 5 questions for 5 marks. There are 5 theory questions for 5 marks. Please read this. read and write. Practice this, okay? So you have to read it once and understand the steps, write, okay? By seeing the book itself, you just write it, practice it, and without seeing your book, practice. Okay, without seeing, you need to practice this derivation so that you can answer in exams. So if there is a lack of practice, then you miss some steps, right? So let us see what are the important 3 marks questions now. Most expected 3 marks questions are listed out here. So the one is explain the Cartesian sign convention. That means all measurements are done by the pole of the mirror or lens. And when see here along the incident direction, all the measurement taken along the direction of incident ray is taken as positive, opposite to the direction of incident ray is taken as negative, and heights above the principal axis is taken as positive and below the principal axis taken as negative. These are the sign convention. Please go through that. So this will be asked for 3 marks. And next one is derive the relation for focal length and radius of curvature of concave mirror, that is F is R by 2. That is one of the very important question for 3 marks. And obtain the relation between refractive index and critical angle. Okay, refractive index n is equal to 1 by sin c, or sin c is 1 by n. This relation is very important. And you may expect some definitions for 3 marks. 2-3 terminology will be given like optic center, principal axis, principal focus, focal length, power of lens, all these definitions. And give any 3 application of optical fiber. Optical fibers application may be asked, where it is used. Okay, see, endoscopy we are using optical fibers, and in decoration purpose we are using optical fiber, and it acts like a transmission lines. It transmits signals. Okay, in a place of copper cables we are using this optical fibers. And also you may expect the question like this, give any 3 application of total internal reflection. Total reflecting prisms, mirage, optical fiber is an example for total internal reflection. So like this, please go through all these important questions. Along with that, some simple numerical questions will be asked for 3 marks. Okay, some calculation, simple calculation like power of lens calculation, or yes, calculation of critical angle, refractive index is given, calculation of critical angle, that simple, or prism for applying the prism formula calculation, refractive index. Simple calculation will be asked for 3 marks. Now let us see what are the important 2 marks questions. So state laws of reflection. You have to write 2 laws, first law and second law of reflection. State laws of refraction, first law and second law. See, in reflection, first law is incident ray, reflected ray and normal lies in a same plane, and angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. In refraction, first law is incident ray, refracted ray and normal lies in a same plane. Second law is Snell's law. Sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction. That ratio is constant for given pair of media, and that constant is called as refractive index. This is Snell's law. And very important question is what is total internal reflection? What is a condition for total internal reflection? There are 2 conditions to have total internal reflection. This is very, very important question, student. Please note down that 2 conditions. See, light must travel from denser medium to rarer medium. This is one of the important point. Light should travel from denser medium to rarer medium. Okay. And angle of incidence in the denser medium must be greater than critical angle. And what is critical angle? Write the relation between refractive index and critical angle for 2 marks. And sketches like ray diagram, compound microscope ray diagram, when image formation at near point, draw compound microscope when image formation takes place at far point. Similarly, you have to sketch simple microscope when image forms at near point as well as far point. Okay, and define power of lens. Write the expression for power of lens. What is the SI unit of power of lens? It is diopter when focal length is in meter. And see, sometimes they may ask the numerical for 2 marks. So to find out the power of combination, power of the lens, to say if two thin lenses are combined together, what is the power of the combination? If focal length is given, power is P is equal to P1 plus P2 when two lenses are in contact. So how to find out P1 and P2? It is 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. P1 is 1 by F1, P2 is 1 by F2. So like this, so many 2 marks questions are there. Just go through that. Mention the application of total internal reflection as I mentioned already. So it is applied in optical fibers, and sparkling of diamond is due to total internal reflection. And already I mentioned total reflecting prisms are based on total internal reflection. And magnification, linear magnification, write the expression for magnification. What is magnification? All these are important questions asked for 2 marks. So this is one of the important chapters, students. Please go through this chapter. So weightage is 10 marks or for 9 marks. Okay. So you are expecting one theory for 5 marks or numerical questions. If there is no numerical question asked for 5 marks, then you are expecting numerical for 3 marks or 2 marks. Okay. It is a short question. So please go through this chapter. So if you are having any doubt regarding this chapter, so you can comment in the comment section. And if you like my videos, please share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.